We're pretty dang spoiled, and we're going to continue that trend again tomorrow. 80 degrees tomorrow.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
And I've got a picture of what's going on across the country. Snowfall in the Northeast still taking place. Oh my word! And you can see out towards areas of Notre Dame where they've got the game here this evening. Things have calmed down a little bit there, but still very, very cold. Hey, up in Payson, look at that gorgeous shot. Green Valley Park, and a beautiful shot. We're Payson right now coming in at 63 degrees, above average temperatures all across the state. 60s up in Sedona, 57, amazing up in Flagstaff. And we are sitting right now 83 degrees, 18 degrees above our average. Yeah, we should be experiencing temperatures around 65. This is incredible, and it's a new record, folks. Beat the old records back in 1954 of 78, and that's 5 degrees above that record. So pretty impressive to hit record highs, and the reason being, well, we've got that very strong ridge of high pressure creating clear skies from Flagstaff down to Tucson, and some great weather on tap again for tomorrow. The storm track, I kind of feel bad for the Pacific Northwest. Another round of rain and mountain snowfall tonight. They've got a series of storm systems. Just look at this, lining up, and that jet stream steering those storms right into Oregon and Washington. Some mountain snowfall. And then another low rolls in there over the weekend, brings another round of rain and mountain snowfall. And then we're going to watch this low. That's creeping ever closer. So a little bit further of the dip in the jet stream here that is actually getting pretty close to the valley. That could bring us some changes. It looks like maybe Christmas Day, so midweek next week. Let's show you those changes. 80 tomorrow, amazing. Winter officially starts tomorrow with a high of 80 degrees. Is that weird or what? 77 on Sunday, and then we'll stay in the mid-70s Monday, Tuesday. There's your changes. Temps start to drop, lower 70s on Christmas Day, and we'll hit a high of 70 with lows in the 40s on Thursday.
Paul, thank you.